Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little different. We're diving deep, and I mean deep into the history of FIFA games. Like from the very beginning, when the graphics were so bad, you could barely tell which player was which. We're talking pixels, man, pixels. But we're not just stopping there, no sir. We're taking this journey all the way to the modern day FIFA games. You know, the ones with graphics so good, you could practically reach out and touch Ronaldo's perfectly rendered hair. So buckle up, bros, because we're about to embark on an epic adventure through the evolution of FIFA. Get ready for some serious nostalgia, some laughs at how far we've come, and maybe, just maybe, a few rage quits along the way. Let's go! First up, we're going all the way back to 1993, the year I was born, for FIFA International Soccer. This bad boy was the game that started it all, the Adam and Eve of football games, if you will. Sure, it might look like a bunch of pixelated ants playing with a square watermelon compared to today's games, but back then, this was cutting edge, state-of-the-art, the bee's knees. This game had it all. Okay, maybe not all, but it had isometric gameplay, which was mind-blowing at the time, and you could actually tell the players apart by their, wait for it, different coloured shirts. Revolutionary, I know. This was the game that ignited a global passion for virtual football, and for that, we salute you, FIFA International Soccer. Next up, we're jumping to 1994 and FIFA 95. This was the year they introduced real player names. Can you believe that? No more pretending your pixelated blob was Roberto Baggio. Now you could actually control the man himself. Okay, maybe control is a strong word. The gameplay was still pretty clunky, but hey, we were moving in the right direction. Plus, FIFA 95 had this cool new feature where you could play with club teams. No more just national teams. Now you could finally live out your dream of leading Manchester United to victory. Well, kind of. The game still had a long way to go, but this was a huge step in the right direction. Fast forward to 1998, the year of the World Cup in France, and FIFA 98 Road to World Cup. This game was huge. Not only did it feature all the official teams and players from the World Cup, but it also had this amazing new World Cup mode where you could, you guessed it, play through the entire tournament. And the graphics? Don't even get me started. Okay, get me started. They were getting there. Still pixelated, still a bit janky, but you could almost kind of sort of make out the players' faces. Okay, maybe not, but a gamer can dream, right? Chapter 4, FIFA 2002. A whole new ball game. Now we're getting into the good stuff. FIFA 2002. This game was a massive leap forward for the franchise. We're talking improved graphics, smoother gameplay, and for the first time, a more realistic physics engine. Players actually moved like they were, you know, on a real pitch. Plus, FIFA 2002 introduced us to the beautiful game of card collecting. Okay, maybe not beautiful, but definitely addictive. Remember trying to collect all those star players for your ultimate team? Good times, good times. Chapter 5 of FIFA 06, the career begins. FIFA 06, the year of the career mode. This game was all about living out your dreams of becoming a football legend, from starting out in the lower leagues to lifting the Champions League trophy. You could train your players, manage your team's finances, and even negotiate transfers. Okay, so maybe the transfer negotiations were basically just spamming the offer button until the other team gave in, but still, it was a taste of what it was like to be a real-life football manager, and it was glorious. Chapter 6, FIFA 10, AI. More like, wow, FIFA 10, the year the AI learned how to play football. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration, but the AI in this game was definitely a step up from the previous versions. No more could you just run past the entire defense with your star striker. You actually had to think strategically and use your teammates. Plus, FIFA 10 introduced us to the wonderful world of online seasons. Finally, you could test your skills against other players from around the globe and prove once and for all that you were the FIFA king. Or at least, you could rage quit in style when you inevitably lost to some 12-year-old from Denmark. Chapter 7, FIFA 14, the year FIFA went next-gen. This game was all about harnessing the power of the PS4 and Xbox One to deliver the most realistic and immersive FIFA experience yet. And boy did it deliver. The graphics were stunning, the gameplay was smoother than ever, and the atmosphere was electric. This was the FIFA game that truly blurred the lines between virtual football and the real thing. Well, almost. Chapter 8, FIFA 17, The Journey Begins. FIFA 17, the year we all became Alex Hunter. This game introduced The Journey, a story-driven mode where you played as a young footballer trying to make it in the Premier League. It was like a football movie come to life. Sure, the story was a little cheesy at times, but it was still a lot of fun to live out our football fantasies in a whole new way. Plus, FIFA 17 also saw the introduction of Frostbite, a new game engine that made the game look even more realistic than ever before. Chapter 9. FIFA 20 Street Style. FIFA 20, the year street football made a comeback. This game introduced Volta Football, a new mode that let you play small-sided games in street and futsal arenas around the world. It was a refreshing change of pace from the traditional 11 versus 11 gameplay, and it was a lot of fun to show off your skills in these tight spaces. Plus, FIFA 20 also saw some significant improvements to the gameplay, making it more realistic and rewarding than ever before. Chapter 10, FIFA 23, the final whistle, and finally, we come to FIFA 23, the latest and greatest installment in the FIFA franchise. This game is packed with new features and improvements, including the highly anticipated Hypermotion 2 technology, which captures even more real-life player movements to make the gameplay even more authentic. But FIFA 23 also marks the end of an era, as it's the last game in the series to bear the FIFA name. From next year onwards, it'll be known as EA Sports FC, so let's raise a glass to FIFA 23, the game that brought the curtain down on one of the most iconic franchises in gaming history. Thanks for watching, bros. I hope you enjoyed this trip down memory lane as much as I did. It's amazing to see how far FIFA games have come over the years, from those humble pixelated beginnings to the hyper-realistic masterpieces we have today. What's your favorite FIFA memory? Let me know in the comments below. Was it scoring the winning goal in the World Cup final with your best friend? Was it finally beating your older brother after months of practice? Or was it simply the joy of booting up a new FIFA game for the first time and getting lost in the world of virtual football? Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel for more awesome gaming content. Until next time, bros, stay awesome.